Good morning, everyone. This cloudy morning. So today I'm going to show you my first game. It's not quite ready to play as I have to figure out some of the points, logistics of the points and power-ups and weaponry, but hopefully it doesn't rain. It looks like it's going to rain. I hope it doesn't rain. Anyway, my first game in my island of games is PacMan, or very close to PacMan. So what I did was I took the map, the original PacMan maze, and I tried to reproduce it as closely as I could without pulling my hair out. So I should have up on the screen a image of the original PacMan. So as you can see, it's not quite identical. The middle part that goes here is a little off, but as I said, I didn't want to pull my hair out trying to get this exactly the same. So I'm happy with this. And so yeah, it's a 1 to 4 player game. Well, I should say one version of this is a 1 to 4 player game, because I actually have 2 versions of the game that we can play in this. The first version, which is the original one that I came up with, is either 1 player or up to 4 players are in the map. And your goal is to collect as many points as possible before you die or before the time runs out. So this is a bit of a survival, but also collecting points. So as I said, the survival aspect of it is there will be skeletons and possibly a couple other enemies within the map with you, in the maze with you. The other aspect of this game is that there will always be 2 referees watching. And with the 2 referees up top like this, floating around, we will be throwing in skeletons as you kill them, assuming you kill them before they kill you. So yeah. The other aspect of this game is friendly fire is on. So you can kill your opponents. You can damage them or you can kill them before the time runs out or before the other skeletons or what have you. So you're probably wondering, well, how do I get points? Well, you open the dressers. You have to run through the map and open the maze and open the dressers. So you might find a resource like a wolf claw or a ruby or an iron bar. Those 3 things will get you points, different levels of points. I'm thinking the wolf claw will give you 1, the ruby 2, and the iron will give you 3. The other thing you will find in here are daggers, because when you start the game, you will not have a weapon on you. So if you come up against a skeleton, you're going to have to fist fight it until you find a dresser that has a dagger in it. Other things you'll find in the dressers are food items to help you power up, because at the start of the game, I don't think you're going to have many hearts. As I said, this is the aspect of the game that I have to refine. So, but the game, you are meant to die in the game before the end of the time, before the time's up. So that's my goal. So yeah, you have to run through the maze, collect as many points as you can. There will always be an item in the dresser. So yeah, you're running around the maze, you're fighting the skeletons, and there will always be enemies in the maze with you. to fend off. So yeah, so you can do this as a solo run by yourself. Like, well, you have to still have the 2 refs, but then you can do it on your own. Try to get it done in a short amount of time, what have you, or 2, 3 to 4. No more than 4 players in the maze at once, because I don't think it can handle more than 4. Just get back up here on this platform. So the other version of the game is probably more like PacMan, because you'll have the 2 refs, right? Still 2 refs to make sure everything is kosher in the game. And 1 player will be PacMan, and then there'll be 4 other players who will be the ghosts. So as PacMan, you're still trying to collect the points through the wolf claw, ruby, and iron. You still get you'll still look for weapon, dagger, and you will still get power-ups through the dressers. Now the ghosts, the 4 ghosts, will have many more hearts than you. Will have many more hearts than PacMan player, and more shield than the PacMan player. But if the PacMan player can take out a ghost, then the ghost is eliminated until the end of the time. So even in the more PacMan version, there's still going to be a time limit. So those are my two versions that I've had for this game. And as I said, it's very similar to PacMan, right? So this is where the players would start, and even in the skeleton version, there'll be some skeletons in here before the start. And we are all familiar with the 2 side exits, that when you go out one, you spawn in through the other. Since that's not actually possible in this world, I decided just to make a second level where you have to run across, and there are 2 dressers up here. Right, and come down the other side. So that's what that is. If you are a player in the maze, you cannot fly. You have to walk and run. So that's that. Now you're probably wondering what this lovely platform is. This is kind of like a boundary. Well, not kind of like, it is a boundary. Because if I have 8 people in here at once playing this game, not everyone will be playing it at once. So if you're a spectator, you can fly around, but you have to stay more or less above and not too far in from this boundary. Because if we're playing the skeleton version, we can't have the skeletons be distracted by viewers, by spectators. Although, for spectators, it's good just to stand here and you can use the scope to see what's happening. So that's cool. Good use of the scope, I think. So yeah, always 2 refs, and then the 2 versions of the game. So what else do we have in here? We have this lovely respawn location for our players. So we got the 7 beds with a chest that will have probably any food items that I will determine at a future date that you need. But also as a respawn point, if you die before the time runs out, you respawn at your location, and then you can deposit your points. And then one of the refs at the end of the time will come over and count your points. Right? So that's what this is. And each bed has a chest, and then their chair. If you're a contestant, you can watch. And then over here, let's get going. This is where I live. This is my respawn point. So you got the desk for the two refs to sign up players. We got storage. We got cabinets here with important information. We also got another book here to sign in, sign your life away in case you die. And then this, oh, hey, Peely, how's it going? And then this is my bed, my location, my dressers, and a little place to sit and relax. And then if we come out here, around to this side, we've got your little food courtyard and place to sit down and rest. We got the popcorn machine, and we got a slushy machine. We got some shade, and then we got your condiments, utensils, plates, and everything. And I can't remember what this thing is called here. Got a couple grills and the Star Wars freezer, which I think is meant to be used anywhere you want it. That makes sense. So yeah. Oh yeah, this is my first game here. Once I get all the points figured out and power-ups and weapons and whatnot, yeah, I should be able to host a game or two. Of course, I also have to test it, so... Oh, I should mention that Tish has helped me with this. She actually helped me build a bit of the inside of it there. And we kind of floated some ideas about the chests or the dressers and how to lay them out. So she's going to probably want to be a ref because I know she wants to throw skeletons at people. But yeah. My PacMan game. I do have another game I'm building, and I don't like that view. That's a horrible view. Death Star smoke. Anyway, as I said, I do have a second game I'm currently building. It shouldn't take me too long to make because it's a lot simpler. So a video of that should be coming out in the next few days. And yeah. So yeah, hopefully I get a little bit of interest with this one. And gonna have some fun. So until next time, as always, have fun playing your games.